Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. In today's video we are playing Hive Jump 2 Survivors, and they just released a brand new update that brings us a lot of quality life changes as well as a brand new map. So we're going to start off by going straight to the new map. We are going to be playing with the demolitionist jumper. There is something that we need to do on him, and as you can see, it starts with the fuse grenade and we gain area of effect range. Area of effect on level up, but our gun damage and attack speed are lower, which doesn't really matter because we aren't going to be using any guns. So we're going to be playing on the brand new map, so let's go to it. It is the Volcanic Wastelands, and we'll be playing on difficulty 2, and we get ourselves some more amber. So the first thing, if you haven't noticed, one of the changes is if we go to the settings over here and we click on high res text, as you can see, this was something that is brand new. You can see the game itself, the different wording, and the way that the letters and everything look, the way that it is. And then if we go and put it on now, so this is new. It looks so much more crisp, so much better. So I'm really happy with that quality of life that they have added to the game. Now, something that I didn't know, and I was busy messing around in the game, and this finally happened. So if you have a look on our screen, we can see that there are 3 choices to pick from. We've got utility magnitude, we've got utility speed, and then we got dodge. And I was messing around and I accidentally pushed sideways twice. It doesn't work on keyboard and mouse. There's nothing you can do because you think, oh, you've got 2 options here. Which option do you pick? I mean, 3 options, sorry. But when I use my mouse and keyboard, so I use my arrow keys to move around, I actually realized something. I accidentally clicked on the right button when I was on the edge here, and there are more options. So it's not something I actually knew. I always wondered, when it said the store had more options, I was like, well, where are my options? I only see 3 of them. There is actually a 4th and a 5th option. So if the developers could add a little arrow over here to show that there are more options, that would be fantastic, because I cannot tell you how often I've been playing and I did not even know that there were more options in the store over there, even though I had it in the skill tree to give me more options. So there we go, look at that, fantastic. So enhances speed jumpers handle how enhances the speed the jumpers handle utility items at. Very interesting wording over there, but we'll take a look at that at another stage. We're going to be taking ourselves the max life over there. I didn't really see anything else over there. Now, although the game is called Hive Jump Survivors, I'm not going to be jumping much. Again, it's not my favorite, but we are going to grab the overshield when we can afford it. It does work a lot better with keyboard and mouse, so having to push F, because if I click on it, it just says you can't purchase it. There we click doesn't say we can purchase it. And unfortunately now, if we wanted to lock it, if I wanted to lock this next one, I can't, because you have to click on it first. So using the keyboard and mouse, keyboard is much better. And then we can take a look at what else there is over there. So we're going to just purchase this. Actually, we don't want any guns, so we've locked that. That's fine. We can actually reload, see if there is another grenade, which there isn't, but there is this new utility called the electric fence. Periodically place pylons that are connected by a deadly stream of electricity. I haven't played with it yet. We're not going to be planning on using it in this video, but we will look at getting it another stage. AoE range, very good for grenades. Alright, something else. Whoa, gosh, okay, new level brings new dangers, like an enemy that likes to chill in ground and jump on us whenever we go close to it. Very cool. So now, one of the other things that they've done is they have changed the way that you get rewarded for doing hives. So we are going to try and find them, kill them. There are 4 different types of hives. I don't remember their order. So, forgive me if I'm wrong in the order. I actually can't remember what the first one is, but I know we get Vanguard, we get Elite, we get, I can't remember the other 2, unfortunately. I know there's Vanguard and Elite, and then there's another 2. So there's a Vanguard Hive. We can't get to it just yet, but we will be looking at getting to it eventually and going and grabbing it. Cryo beam we do have to get, but it is a gun. We are going to be focusing on, again, just grenades for today's run. Another thing I would like to see is if we have 2 green or standard issue. I'm not going to say standard issue, but if we've got 2 green icons on the screen as our wave completed, if I was able to combine them together on the screen and then combine it into what we've got in our slots for our weapons. So if I did pick up something like that, then it would be really, really cool. You know, like now we've got 2 of these. Could I not combine it directly in the shop and make a blue and then purchase it that way? That would be a really, really awesome quality of life change over there. You know, at least in my eyes, or something like that. Because there have been times where I could turn something into a purple drop straight from what I get, but I'm not able to because, you know, that doesn't have that feature. So we lose, I have to lock it and wait. Whereas I've had the goo, or, you know, because you don't have space to purchase all of it, you can't really use it. So that would be a really, really cool little change to bring into the game, or at least, you know, something I would enjoy from it. Alright, grenade damage. Since we are going to be focusing on grenades, you can see the area of effect of the fusion grenade. As you keep getting more AoE, you actually see the visual indicator grow bigger and bigger. Some of the grenades, like the incendiary grenade, doesn't have that indicator. However, I can guarantee that although the fire spins and it doesn't get bigger, the actual the damaging area of effect of it does increase. So that is for the incendiary pinwheel, which we will be grabbing eventually, but you know, we can't let go of this brass blessing just yet. So we're going to keep it until we you know, have to kind of get rid of it. Maybe we'll lock that for now to see if we find anything better. Nothing over there. So now, as you can see, we got the data transmission quest over here, or challenge. Press Q to lower it, and then over here we're already in the area, and you can see over there that we are in the area now to get the quest finished. Now we do have to complete that before the wave ends, so you do want a little bit of movement speed eventually in your run. But there we go, this is one of the other rewards systems. So as you can see, we get a whole bunch of amber, we get a whole bunch of upgrades, and there you go. As you can see, it shows 2 options, but look, lo and behold, we actually get a whole lot over here. And one of the increases is actually to grenade speed, which increases how often grenades are thrown. So that's like the cooldown for them. I believe that's grenade attack speed, but they just call it grenade speed, you know, for just the purpose of that. So that is actually really, really good for us since we are playing a grenade build. Grenades can crit. Another thing that was changed, or another quality life, is that we now get the stats of the weapons. So we will show you that when we see it again. You've probably seen it, but it's not something we spoke about when we saw it. Just something that crossed my mind now that's changed and been made better. Alright, I'm just trying to think if we have enough damage to kill that Vanguard Hive yet. We only needed about just a little bit. It only had 1,000 life, so we didn't need much to destroy it, but it would be nice anyway. Alright, so let's see. So as you can see, we've got the different stats. I don't believe the stats used to be there. I do think that was a quality of life that has changed. If the stats were always there, it's not something I ever picked up, but there you go. You can see the stats of them. The only thing now is I would like to be able to, you know, compare the stats, or be able to see what ones we, you know, what the difference is. So if I push tab or something, can I see what it is that we've actually got to compare to see the damage and whether or not it's worth getting something over something else. So I'm actually going to not lock that anymore. There's no reason for it. And then we're just going to reroll. We can do things like this actually. So if we go there, we can banish certain upgrades. We do get a lot of the smart turret and things like that. So we're going to banish those, and hopefully that's going to help us see more or better, you know, products for us in the thing. So over here, here's a good example of being able to do this. If we were able to go and merge these 2 overshields together, it would become blue, and then we would be able to get a purple one from that. Unfortunately, it's not the case, so we kind of have to lose out on that as an option. We can't even lock them now because it doesn't really make a difference. There's no way, there's no point in it. It's not going to help us or make anything worse or better or anything like that. So it's like, oh, what's the point of even, you know, after a certain point or stage in the game, is there even a point in having a specific, is there a quality, a reason to have like a common quality, or is that something that, you know, can change in the future? Is there a way that we can increase the quality so that it is better? Kill that guy. Got to pay attention to where you are playing in this area because of those ground enemies. So cool that they did introduce new enemies, and that also the final boss is new, which wasn't before. It was always the same boss previously, where this new area has a brand new boss, which is really cool as well. Okay, pick up as much goo as possible. We do get a magnet, and there is a easy peasy man over here. I mean, not man, Hive. And that's going to give us the ordnance chests like we got for doing the mission. The ordnance chests obviously being things that you can get really OP stuff from. So we want to try and get as many of them as possible throughout our gameplay. Grab a bit of the pickup range over there. Fantastic. We do not get a blue upgrade or anything to our current up skills, so this is a bit of a problem. Not really a problem, but you know, we want to get those upgrades. Don't really see anything, and now we need to try and last the entire wave, so the minute and 10 seconds without taking a single peep of damage. This is why the overshield is so important, because without it you get hit by nearly everything. There's so many times, but they mean your health gets hit, so as long as we have that overshield we do not get hit. Also, funny enough, that drop that just occurred, the ordnance drop, can kill enemies. So if you have enemies that are on below it or whatever the case is and it drops, it can kill them. Alright, get some more attack speed for our grenades. I am looking for the cluster grenade. I'm being very unlucky here in not being able to find it. Maybe it was locked behind an achievement that I otherwise needed to do that I don't know about. But I'm sure I had it. I'm sure I played around with it. So I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it. But we will get another ordnance drop very soon from our wave completion in about 15 seconds or so. Just got to make sure we don't get hit by anything. You can see the brass gun coming in quite handy over here. Fantastic. 6-shooter is a new gun. We haven't played with it yet. Again, we are just playing with a grenade only build. Perfect example of having a 2 green of the same thing and not being able to purchase them because we can't do anything with it. So as you can see, no space available. Really is terrifying. But we do get another overshield, which is fantastic. So that brings it to purple quality. Alright, no more reloads. We did level up over there. Increases attack range. I think they mean by gun attack. Oh no, attack range is everything. So we will grab that, because that does mean that we will grab things from further away. And we pick up the ordnance drop. What does it give us? Store prices minus... Ooh. Store prices is really good for us, but that crit chance is huge. And then also even the grenade damage is really big. I think we're going to go with the grenade damage. That 20% damage is actually really big. Have to go grenade damage there. Alright, utility speed. I think we're going to go with magnitude over here. That's going to make our shield worth more, so that we can take more damage as well. Makes sense to do that. We've got a bit of a hectic wave over here with the enemies. Got to make sure we just stay alive. Fantastic. Alright, so there are only 15 waves, which is perfectly fine. The way that the game works. Look, I did mention I'm actually in contact with one of the developers, and this is one of the builds that they said was really strong, playing with the demolitionist and using grenades. They felt like maybe the grenades were too overpowered. I said to them, look, even if it is very, very strong. Players like myself and others love to feel really, really powerful. I mean, that's what we're after in these kind of games. We're after being completely overpowered. So having a build or something where you feel that way isn't, necessarily bad, or you don't have to, go and nerf it just yet. The game isn't at a stage yet where we have to look at balancing of things, at least not for me. Although at the same time it does make you, that overshield is so strong, I'm always going to get it. So one of my slots is always going to be the overshield. I mean, look how much damage we just tanked over there just because I never had to worry about being hit. So some things are very strong and maybe need to be looked at, but having the overshield is like a requirement for the game. Alright, so there we go. The shield recharge duration is going to go up, so it's going to 57 damage. That's going to go up to 78 with a recharge rate of 0.08 seconds with a recharge delay of 2.5 seconds. So that was actually a really good roll over there. We do get another one. Ooh! Okay, see, so this is the kind of stuff that we're looking for. So it's 620 goo, so we do need to kind of lock it in place, which we did by pushing F. And now we need to try and get all that goo so that next time we finish a wave, we can go and purchase that, because that's going to make a massive difference to our damage. Let's go for some crit chance over here. So we're now on 45% crit. And the way that this game works, they did mention to me how, the crit works. It's even if you had 100% crit chance, it doesn't mean you're going to crit. It's very weird. Each weapon has a specific crit percentage. And I think when you get like 100% crit, it increases that crit percentage. It doesn't crit. Your crit, you don't have a crit chance. It's each weapon has a specific amount of crit. And by increasing that, you can increase how often something's going to crit and so on and so forth. Alright, so we've got a challenge Hive over here, which is perfectly fine. We get plus free rerolls. Otherwise a utility. I'm going to go with the rerolls over here, so we can reroll the shops for free now, which is going to help us. And there we finished a challenge and we completed a Hive. Unfortunately, we only get a bonus for one of them, and that's going to be for our attack. I don't think we need attack range though. I think I'm going to go with health regen just in case we... No, let's go for attack range. I'm going to do attack range. That just means we can throw the grenades out further if we need to. Okay, do we get AoE range? That's beautiful. We need more AoE range. Man, those guys, I keep forgetting that they exist. There's another one right there. Fantastic. Need to keep my eyes peeled here. I keep forgetting that those guys exist and I keep standing on them. That's why the shield is so important, so you can be a little bit lapsadaisy with where you're watching. Alright, let's go for a little bit of jetpack cooldown so that we can use the jetpack a little bit more often. And I don't think we have enough duration on the jetpack to pass this whole crevice over there. So we're going to grab this. We're going to go and sell this brass blessing now. And we're going to grab the incendiary pinwheel. Fantastic. We're not looking for that. We're looking for a blue. Oh, there's the cluster casing. Okay, perfect. Alright, so we're going to lock that, and then we're going to get rid of the fuse grenade, and we'll take the cluster casing, and then we just need another cluster casing, and we get it to yellow, which is going to give us another character unlock, as well as some other unlocks. So I don't know what the unlocks are, but we did need to get the cluster casing to yellow, or to its max tier, which is the yellow color. And it's a massive grenade, and I think it's really, really strong. So the fact that we have the ability to get it is going to be fantastic, and it's going to do its job. So you can see there, even though the fire isn't necessarily anywhere near them because of AoE, visually, I mean, it is hitting them, but it doesn't look like it does visually. So you do have to keep that in mind as well. Increase attack speed. That doesn't affect this is gun attack speed. So I don't think it affects our grenade attack speed. It does have to say grenade speed. So we're going to go for the crit over there and work from there. unfortunately we can't use normal attack speed. Might be worth, like, if you're playing with grenades to banish something like that. I don't know, just my personal opinion. Okay, but there's no grenades, so we're going to go with the pickup range over there. That's perfectly fine. Don't need the health just yet. There is an elite Hive over here. We can't get to it with our weapons yet, so we need to go to it. So let's go grab that elite Hive. Nice area for us to just blow up. Pretty good for the incendiary grenade, but you can see the amount of HP it has. We're taking damage over there because we stepped in the lava, not for any other reason. So nothing's going to really get close to us. We do have the bombers that are attacking us, so we just got to move out that way. But you can see everything is getting hit, so we don't really have to worry about that. There's more grenade speed. Perfect. And we finished the wave, so we do get our cluster grenade now as well. So we can sell this, grab the cluster grenade casing, and hopefully we get another red one for both the incendiary pinwheel and the cluster grenade, and that's going to put us in a fantastic spot. We do have to just keep refreshing until we can find one. Cryo beam, we have to do a build, or we have to do a round with that as well, to try and get some stuff going with that. Oh, come on, game. Come on. Okay, poison pulse is also another one where we need to use those to help. Okay, kill all enemies within the zone. I don't know where the zone is, but I don't think it's where we are. But we are trying to kill this Hive right now with the cluster grenades and just the way that we're playing. You can see much better than the fusion grenades, at least in my opinion. Especially if they crit. But that pinwheel with area of effect is doing a fantastic job. Alright, so we gotta go look for where that yellow is leading to. But here we get attack range, again not gonna help us. Jetpack cooldown could be good, but in this case maybe getting some goo from enemies might be really good. Nah, we gotta go jetpack cooldown over here. Alright, now we need to go this direction. We got AoE range. Let's see if there's anything. No, AoE range it is. Just gonna check if there was anything else, but AoE range is the way to go here. We have to go this way because there's no other way to get up. We're pretty much instantly killing these guys now when we do actually hit them. Are we in the zone just yet? No, we're not. Oh, where is the zone? I don't think we're gonna make it there in time. Alright, we're gonna go pick up speed. Now, any normal player would have gone and picked up while jetpacking, it would have helped, but I'm not a normal player. Utility... Nope, gonna go with grenade speed. Still haven't made it to the area we're supposed to be in and killing enemies. Now we are in the area. We have 35 seconds to kill everything. As long as lots of enemies spawn, we should be a-okay, but I don't see that happening. Come on, game. Spawn more enemies for me. Where are the enemies? There we go. Fantastic. So we managed to make it just in time with 10 seconds to spare. And what are the juiciness to get HP there? We get goo percentage. So there's 50% goo. But I want... Oh, grenade speed at 80%. But the AoE is so good as well. I'm going to go with the AoE. But that's so big. I'm going to go with the grenade speed. We have to go speed. That's like cooldown reduction. You have to do it. Wait, what else is up here? Let's go more grenade speed. I stood in the lava, so we're going to take a little bit of damage. And there is a thing over here as well. A thing. There is a thing here, ladies and gentlemen. Do we get anything we need? No, we don't. Come on. Flamethrower, nope. We found a pinwheel, but the wrong color. We found a cluster casing, whatever it's called, but the wrong color as well. Again, and this was the last reroll. Unfortunately, nothing. It is what it is. We got a recruit Hive, which is pretty easy to kill, so we should be a-okay with this one. Man, I hope we find one before the end, otherwise we don't get the achievement. Okay, what do we find? We got attack range, we got amber, grenade speed. What do we get? Grenade speed. Not even an option. We're just taking the grenade speed. And then even without even trying, you can see just how much amber we've been picking up. Utility mag over here is probably the best, or we could go movement speed, but because this is a rarer option, we're going to be picking that up. I am growing to like this game more and more every time I play it. I don't know, I think when just that change in the font has made a massive improvement to the game. Like that quality of life alone has changed so much about this game and made it so much better. I cannot tell you like the difference it feels playing the game now, just because of that change. Okay, I don't know why I went this way. Okay, these are trash. Oh, I can reroll. Hello. AoE range. Wait, before we do that, let's see what else. Nope, AoE range it is. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna wait for our jetpack just a little bit. That should be enough to get us over, thank goodness. And then let's go try to find some more hives. We are in wave 11. There are 15 waves every single time you play. I did try and see if we could maybe as a quality of life, or you know, just to help out with time, make it so like maybe it's less waves on the earlier difficulties and more waves on the harder difficulties, or done something to that kind of, you know, setting. I don't know if there are any other ways of doing it, but that seemed like a good way for me personally. We're going to pick up the pickup range over here, just because, I mean, look how much of the stuff is chilling on the outside over there. So it's going to make a big difference. This Vanguard Hive had 20k HP, and you can see just how quickly it is going down, which is fantastic. Alright, let's see. Come on, game. Nothing. Come on. You know you want to do it. Yes, that is not what we're looking for. Come on, baby. I feel like I'm gambling here. Let's go. Gamble my money away. Okay, well, it didn't work, but, you know, at least I had some form of gambling over there. Alright, increased chance for eggs to drop power-ups. We're not really too worried about that. Health pickups. Attack. Oh, gosh, okay. These were not good at all. We don't need attack speed. Health pickup, we're not really worried, so we'll just go with the power-up chances. That was probably the worst, like, I don't know, like the worst options we could have had. I mean, if we were running other builds, it would have been better. But, you know, just because of the build we were running, that was terrible. Attack speed is so bad for us. We need the grenade speed. Alright, our crit is on 55. Let's just make it 60, you know, be fair here. And what else do we have over there? Okay, we need to avoid taking damage for 2 minutes, which is perfectly fine. Getting a lot of amber. I mean, I didn't read anything much. Like, okay, I just skimmed over the patch notes because I like to discover things sometimes myself. So I did go over it slowly. Like, I mean, I went over a couple of things and nothing really caught my eye, but it does look like the amber drop percentage, if that makes sense, how much amber drops has been increased. It could be something to do with the new rewards from destroying halves, or for finishing like these quests or challenges is what they're called. So things like that could be increasing how much amber we're receiving, because I don't feel like I've picked up maybe 700 amber throughout the run, but of course we have. So like now we were on 700 odd amber. Let's see how much we get because of this drop over here. Knockback could be quite interesting. We don't, you see, attack range we can do. Yeah, we'll pick up attack range. We did pick up amber there, but it didn't really say how much we got because I didn't pay attention to how much we had originally. Alright, AoE range, don't even need to look at the other options. Could be we just get more amber because of the level that we've difficulty level 2 as well. So it makes me wonder, you know, if you're really looking to level up your meta progression, then just run like the best comp you know and go with the most amount of amber drops as possible. But maybe eventually we will do something like how to farm all of the amber effectively, what weapons to use that makes it the easiest on the hardest difficulty. Alright, so this is an apex halve. I've never destroyed one. These are the hardest or the strongest halves. So I do wonder if the the stuff that you're going to get from the halve is going to be of better quality. But let's see, maybe we'll get yellow rewards from there. It is possible. Oh, yes, okay, we got one. So the incendiary pinwheel, finally we get to combine it. Fantastic. So now we just need the cluster casing. I didn't show you guys there, but on the top over here, on each of them, you'll see like the when you can combine something, it shows you a combination symbol. So you don't even need to look at what options you got. You just need to purely look for that symbol. If you don't see that symbol, you know it's not something that's in your inventory. So it's not, you know, we will be able to tell before it even pops up with what it is, whether or not we can actually use it. Alright, nothing there unfortunately though. We did finish the challenge. We found a bit of amber over there. What do we get? Utility speed is fine. Defense is okay. And then grenade speed is going to be the best thing for us. So that's fine. Grenade damage. We get a blue one over there. So that's perfect. And now you can just see how much more damage. I mean, I think this Apex Hive actually has more life than the boss has. Just to put it into perspective. So if you can destroy this Hive without dying, you can kill the boss. Simply mad that that's the case, you know, but there we go. Let's see what we get from the ordnance drop. Is it going to be some yellow? Oh, it is. Oh my gosh. We actually get a whole item slot. Okay, that's insane. I mean, it's a bit late, but we're going to grab that. We are going to take a whole item slot. Yeah, why wouldn't you do that? Hello? Holy moly, that is insane. We need to go find more Apex halves. So now we can use the fusion grenade as well if we want to, but we'll see what we pick up. Because, you know, the chances of finding another grenade now. Knockback, utility speed we'll grab. We leveled up a second time over there. Okay, we'll grab, it looks like the game wants us to play knockback. I don't think we have any weapons that knock back anything, so it's not really going to work for us, but it was a rare upgrade, so we'll just grab it. The game really wanted us to play it. There's a half here. Beautiful. Grenade speed, looking good. Oh no, we'll go for the grenade damage now. We're on like 400% grenade speed and only nearly 200% grenade damage. We definitely have been getting the wrong buffs going on here. But all's good. We've been doing a really good job with this build. I think what makes grenades so strong and what the developers are worried about is the AoE. So I think because they have such a massive AoE, they are really strong. But in saying that, I mean, have you seen the gamma items? I mean, look at this. Most of the attack stuff is for guns. Increased chance for eggs to drop power-ups. Enhance the utility speed. I think we're going to grab that. That's going to make it so our shield recharges faster. We got another recruit Hive over here. Not the Hive we're looking for, but the Hive we need. Give ourselves some more ordnance chests over here. Fantastic. Not the greatest, unfortunately. We'll just grab more goo percentage drop. Grenade speed, crit. Let's reroll one time. There's a grenade damage, so it was a good reroll. Not of purple quality, but grenade damage nonetheless. We are about to level up and get our next, there we go, there's the level up. Let's see if we can find another grenade here. There's a red fusion grenade, so we will grab it. So we can purchase that grenade. We could have grabbed something utility-wise as well if we wanted, but it's not going to help us. If we get like something yellow that shows up that's worth grabbing, we will grab that anyway, just so that we can get the achievement. Like if we had 2 cryo beams, oh look, we've got 2, but we can't use them. Imagine we could put the 2 together, game. Give me something yellow. Okay, super unlucky. Alright, avoid taking damage, that's pretty easy. And the more amber we get, the stronger we're going to get. I'll show you at the end of the run as well that they have changed the way that the meta progression looks like. It's a lot clearer. Again, there could be some things to maybe look at, like a refund button. Some of the games do it. They are quite forgiving with your choices. I think this game could do that as well. Be a little bit more forgiving. So store options. This one's going to be okay. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if that, I didn't read that 100%. It did look like we could maybe re-roll more often, or we could actually get a 6th option in the store. So we'll double check that on the next level up or the next wave ending, or whatever the case may be. I do need to kill more things though, but our area of effect is so massive that I think we're actually killing things before they even spawn on the floor. So, I mean on the screen. So I see the red dots on the minimap and they all just keep dying. So yeah, this with enough area of effect, I think the grenades are completely busted. But this is so cool. I mean, I feel immortal, which is perfect. I mean, who doesn't want to feel this way? I don't think you'd be or feel this strong when you are playing on hard difficulties. So it did increase it. We get even more area of effect. Thank you very much. We could reroll for damage, but I think our damage is more than plenty right now. I'm still under the impression that maybe some waves could be shorter. Still, like it feels like it's dragging on that little bit too much. Like it's time for me to fight the boss now. I know there's like 40 seconds left, but I think at about wave 11 or 12 I was ready to go and fight the boss already. So alright, amber percentage we don't need, grenade speed while doing that we don't need. Let's re-roll these options, see maybe we can get something else. Utility speed's pretty good. I don't see any grenade stuff, so we'll re-roll one more time. We did have the other thing, but that's not what I was looking for. Extra group pickup, well, no. Okay, we'll re-roll one more time. I want damage, but I'm not getting it. We get gun damage. Alright, grenade speed it is. It's unfortunate. I guess technically grenade speed is damage in some sense. And we'll get an ordnance chest when we finish this round as well, before the boss spawns. Hopefully we get like a super rare grenade damage upgrade. There's a Hive down here. Let's go and destroy it. So the Hives do respawn. So the fact that we know where the Apex Hive is, we could probably get there, but not now. Just good for future reference to know that's where the Apex Hive is. So we can maybe camp that area, wait for the Hive to respawn, and then go there. Alright, this is our last chance at finding it, and so far it's not working. I will sell my equipment if I can't. Okay, we got it. Hallelujah. Oh my goodness. Alright, we landed up getting one at least. Oh, we got the overshield as well. Nice. Alright, so we got 2 of them. There's nothing else we can really do. We get the ordnance drop. We should get the other ordnance drop for the equipment. There it is over there. And then we've got the boss fight now, which will start in 2 seconds. So we need to move from here. We can re-roll this as well. We can even take a free re-roll. Oh, that was stupid actually. Once it's finished, why am I re-rolling? Go for defenses. The one and only time we grab a defense. But here's the boss. As you can see, completely different to what we've had before. Where is it? There he is over there. But like I mentioned, that Apex Hive had way more HP and was way much harder. But there we go, we did get an achievement unlocked, which gave us a proximity trigger. So that's pretty cool. We got a brand new reward over there. We get the Prepper Jumper for getting a max cluster casing, and we got a whole lot of amber as well. We're going to take a look at what that is. It shows you how many Hives you destroyed, shows you the challenges. We didn't get Stalker, that's perfectly fine. If we click on continue, we're not going to worry about the codex. That just shows, it just shows you everything and what you need to do to unlock other things. So that's fine. But if we go to the upgrades, as you can see, this has changed now. It's no longer just words. I've got some cool little images here as well. And you can see there are things like this over here. So collect 21 max tier equipments. That's the yellow tier, which is max tier. Once we get to 21, we unlock the next item slot. I do need to unlock another banish, which will be very helpful, but it's quite expensive. And then we've got things like gun damages over here. We've got the grenade upgrades. More guns, movement speeds, and so on and so forth. So, that's the game. That's coming a long way, doing some really good things. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.